We are going to be hunting the Penny Malay and then starting to work on the DLC today. I don't know how much the DLC we're going to get done. It's going to really, I think, depend on how long it takes to get Melania killed. So last stream, we got a crap ton of stuff done on it. I think it would be better for me to have the lightning damage buff because the water in here. I just want to pass. Nope. Every time. Nope. Yeah, that's just how this is going to go. As much as I run Elden Ring on stream and stuff, I'm not as practiced with Melania as I really should be. That's wrong button. Flashbang incoming. No, that's not the right one. No, you dick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. I'm never going to be good at that clone attack. That is always just going to be a move I struggle with her. Because I very rarely ever see it. And this is the most I've ever seen the attack on attempts. Because she just doesn't like doing it a lot of the time to me. Nope. Take a heal here. As I punch and wake up, I'm gonna take a heal and rebuff. Nope. I don't know. I will probably end up using her rune. I think her rune still gives you the lifesteal effect. I think it's a little bit better than it is in vanilla. I went right past it. You dick. Nope. It doesn't feel like I'm lacking damage, it feels like I'm lacking health. Even I'm 60 vigor with decent armor on. Yeah, I'm so dead. I didn't mean to double tap it there. The only way for me to get her out of it there was frost proc. But I think she was still frost. She was still had frostbite. Yeah, the waterfowl. I rolled that way too early. You dick. I swapped off the weapon like a dumbass. Okay. Nope. I hate fucking clones. I will always hate that attack. And I think that's always going to be one of my least favorite attacks in Elden Ring, is that clone attack. You dick. Right, I go for the fucking attack. Let's do that. I'm dead. That grab screwed me there. Gave just enough for a stance bar to come back where I couldn't get her. Nope. Yeah. You know, this is imposing well for the DLC. I think I have to. That's not the right button. That is. Nope. Can I roll or not? I'm dead to rot. I guess I'm just not allowed to roll out of Aeonia. Or not. This should be a waterfowl. Or not. That is, though. Nope. I could make this easier. Go get the 11-15 stones from the DLC. Go get even more levels and stuff like that, but I prefer not to. probably be get up waterfowl. Or not. Okay. Nope. I rolled too early, and look, there's a what, fourth waterfowl? That's what, 4 waterfowls and 2 clones. It's dumb. That's why. Yeah, I can't. I don't know where she went. Yeah, I should have absolutely just done the heal there instead of get up. I mean, the 2 waterfowls I can always do it after waterfowl, but if it does anything else, I can't do it. But yeah. Waterfall is like the best option for after the get up because he stays in the bubbles for so long, takes so much damage. But I'm also probably dead if I'm not careful. Or not. That's wrong spell. Nope, that's gonna fucking hurt. Nope. Trying to think there's anything else I could do here, but I can't. I think what I might end up doing is changing physic from lightning to physical. It helps. It helps with all the spells. Lightning helps with all the spells, but the sword space physical only for me. You have to give it lightning with the buff, and sometimes I can't keep the buff on. So that's the only thing I really think of right now. Than keep running my head into the wall. Fuck you, Melania. It took fucking forever. You mash your souls. I'll look at something real quick. I'm looking at the requirements on the weapon real quick. While we're doing that, one go over here. Okay, so you only still a boss spell. Also looking at the level requirements of the spells. I have enough for the spells. They're actually lower than the radiant spells, which is weird. I'll make sure I have the stats for it. I have them for it. Okay, so Melania's still that. So Godfrey is still Earthshaker and Axe. I will grab Murica's Hammer because I know that has a remastered version, but it looks like everyone else is the same. So it didn't have any new items. Also, I guess Melania's Faith Arcane. Yep, because she's a rock class. Oh, what is her Great Rune? That's right card. Total HP, not HP on hit. Yeah, I'm sure. They go take it over the 5 mind at this point. So Fingerings of Deo. Nox Umbra. Yeah. So what we're probably going to do here is we are going to go make bad decisions. And that is, we're going to do Gaius and Meteor first. As our first bosses. Because I have decided I am going to do these 2 gravity bosses, run the new dungeon, the new Nox Umbra dungeon, which is, you can actually see it on the map, it's over here. Go run this with gravity as one last hurrah, basically. Scorch, it's fire, thunder, so I do need this one. Eventually. Balance. Might. Hallowed, that'd be holy. Amalgam. One of these should be the physical one. I don't know. I do know they have made Bellarat required now. Which I was going to be required anyway because of all remembrances. I don't remember which of the figure ruins is Deo. I don't know if that's the one in Cerulean or if that's the one in Hidden Plains. It's one of the two, and I don't remember which one. Now, I do not know how many Shadow Stones are in this. So I don't want to upgrade the sword if I can avoid it. Because after we do this last hurrah with Gravity, I am probably not going to be using the Gravity Sword for the rest of this. So, people wondering why I'm keep talking about I'm saying Shadow Stones. How this works is, instead of there being Shadow Trees, there's now Shadow Smithing says lets you go up to plus 15. So, that is what has changed between that and this. Between vanilla and this. Now, I don't remember if they are just from what normal Shadow Trees / Reverend Ashes would be. So if they are, I don't remember where like 9% of them are. So, Split Spear. Now, I know something I am going to have to look at is who gives the jewels. Because we will need to go do that, Right Keeper. So I'm actually going to look at that real quick. That doesn't help. Actually, was close. So both of them are this one, so I was right, and then this one are our two we're looking for. I'll end up having to decide what I'm going to do with the runes in here for purposes of future runs. I'm just going to put them in the DLC when I do the DLC. I don't know how good they are or the level requirements or anything. I looked at them and they look to be about in the 40s or 50s. Which means they're actually cheaper than they're lower level than the Radiance runes. Than the Radiant runes. They also might be locked behind higher challenges. For example, this one for Gravity. For Gravity is locked behind Meteor and the right in front of the name. The Dragonkin one's locked behind the new dungeon. I don't know where it is in the new dungeon, so we're actually going to be really thorough in there, and I was planning to be anyways, because brand new dungeon. So, and it has a lot of the new Dragonkin stuff. I'm going to check the house, though. I don't know where the river dashes are. I know off the top of my head where a decent bit of the Skydew fragments normally would be. Okay, there's Somber Shadow. I'm not worried about doing the fort. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of the side dungeons for DLC. I'll be doing the new Legacy dungeon, which is the Dragonkin one, anyways. And I will be doing the Remembrance dungeons. The Peak, Putrescent, all those. Jagged Peak, Cliff, all those. I know there's links somewhere I don't remember where links to, though. So I know I will have to come do this eventually. Let's see if I remember where this pot. Yeah, it's this pot guy. I'll take the large Somber. I'll take the large Somber Stone. Oh, that's where it goes to. It goes over here. I actually absolutely need to go that way. What I could do is I could take a warp here. Come over to Rouse Steps to grab the physical. Yeah, let's go grab the jewel. Because I can warp to. I can go do this one down here. I know who some of these are. I know this one's a giant scorpion. The one in Cerulean Coast is a big one of the Blood Chiefs. Oh yeah, these don't give physic tiers either anymore. I don't know who this is though. I hope this isn't a pain in the ass one. Yeah, that's not who I wanted to see. Good news, devastation is still insane. So I'll take that. We'll go grab this number 2. Let's see where this actually is, though, here level-wise. Oh, it's like all the way near the bottom, isn't it? It is. Let's come over here and snipe this guy. Real quick. Good, come snipe this hippo. I know he normally drops a Scadu. I did that way too fucking early. Yeah, that's the reason. I know he drops the Scadu. So I do want to snipe him early. Okay. That's the Divine Bird guy. Okay, I'm like right on top of it. Nope. Now, this is why this could be fun, me not knowing the DLC map. Let's see where this takes us. Hi. Okay. So this still goes to the same question of how do I get down there? Because that's going to be lethal. I really wish I hadn't put away my silver cap. Or, you know, how about the obvious fucking sprint spring might help? Okay. There we go. Enter memory. Yeah, this is the right one, because that was a bestial spell. Okay, so it has to be from up front. He can be backstab. Posted. Okay. It's worth a lot, though. Worth a decent bit. I'm guessing the lightning one will use, like, the Dragonkin and Cultist Incans and all that stuff, so... This is my guess. Oh, no. Okay, so in order to get a jewel, I had to have one of each remnant. Okay, that's fun. Which remnant do I have? Okay, so I literally just need one heirloom remnant. Okay. That's good to know. So where can I find heirloom remnants? Probably not be an idiot and let's actually grab the fucking cat talisman. Also, give me this. combat remnant. Well, yeah, because that's only stone stopping. Yeah. I never remember how to get down here. See, the thing is, with the remnants, you get so many more of... You can easily get the combats, the wardings, and the enchanted remnants by going to where those talismans are in vanilla. One of those talismans are in vanilla. There is only 4 heirloom there's 5, my bad. 5 heirlooms in vanilla. Nope. That house, actually, with me having silver cap, might be enough. That's the thing. I just need something in between me and the 4 to break the fall enough. To not fall in the distance. Not fall enough distance. But I don't know where that would be. There you go. Now I just need to not screw up. Look, another place I might be able to get shadow stones, or locations that were vanilla spell pickups. Okay. So grab the old Mother Jester real quick. Butchering knife. Because I actually don't know if this is still required for my tier quest. This thing should be Tooth Whip. now think about it, what do the golem guys drop now? Because it shouldn't be the tiers anymore. Oh, that'd be the seal breaking. Yeah. Hi. Denied. We will eventually go that way because that is where Gaius is. And also where one of the things are. Now, I know I'm going to have to go to Cerulean Coast. Do I remember how to get to Cerulean Coast, though, is the question. That is going to be truly the question is, do I remember how to get to Cerulean? Because Cerulean has both this ruin here, and it has the dungeon, the new dungeon. So I'm going to have to go down there. I know there's also eventually leads to Jagged, but I'm not looking for Jagged Peak right now. Thing is, I do have a guess on where I can get another heirloom. And I can go up here probably and get another one. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm gonna see if they drop physics, they drop something else.
We fucking hate the toilets.
Okay. Extracting visage. Okay. I mean, I kind of should have figured they dropped extract. Okay. I faintly remember there being some way to get down there to the river. I don't remember how to. I think someone's gonna go for someone else. Is it this way? What's this ruined forge? I remember, like, faintly remembering there's some way to get down here to the river area. I think it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. Then this way also eventually leads to Abyssal. Also more hippos. No, this is also just a reliquary. I know it's not one of the ones I'm looking for. I should know who it would be. Ow. This is the shortcut. Fuck. So maybe this way. Yeah, it's this way. Good job. Okay, so I have one weapon to 12, one to nothing right now, so we have 111. That's the wrong way, it's this way. That's useless. I don't think we're gonna do the lightning one yet. I think I'm gonna grab the fire for it though. Let's see, there's maybe an heirloom one over here and use to grab gravities. Just in case. Okay, this would be cerulean. I don't know how far the range is on those fireballs, so. Okay. So apparently going around that way will eventually take me to the new dungeon. But we're just going to do the vanilla path right now and go grab the ruins. I think I might end up having to upgrade the weapon maybe to like 11 to maybe do Gaius or Meteor. I hope I don't, but I also don't know. I'm not getting a lot of sombers, which is what has me worried. And just due to what the other two weapons are, I'm willing to bet they're both somber weapons, so. That's a rune arc. Something I honestly might do between streams is go around the area and just see how many stones I can grab by going and checking all of my Scattered locations, Scattered and Revered Ashes locations. They honestly might not be going to do the dungeon. It just might just be do these two vanilla bosses. That doesn't help. This should be Finger Ruins over here, though. Question is this Deo or Raya? So I know one of them is named Deo, one of them is named Raya, and the last one, which is named Metir. Ruins of Metir. Please be Deo. It's not. I mean, I have to do this one eventually anyways, because I have to do all three. It's not the weird finger hole thing in the middle. Wait, they actually... Please don't remove the lampreys. I could care less about the finger creepers. I can avoid the finger creepers by doing this. Make a whiff the spell. Yes, they removed the lampreys. Or at least for this one. Don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean they aren't removed for all of them. So what does this give me then? Well, that's new. And I found my finger bell. I'm recalling it. I'm going to find a way to actually walk off this. All new versions. Yep, Crystal Storm still hurts. This might actually be where a magic rune might be. This might actually be the Shadow magic rune. As soon as that song up, as soon as I pushed the heal button, I knew it was dead. Okay, though. I'm guessing at the top here I'll get my shadow, the shadow magic rune. Woo! And that was through gravity armor. I would have been dead without gravity armor, absolutely. Primeval Splinter. That is a new weapon. Yeah, why doesn't that surprise me? Getting up there. I should probably end up switching to Meteorite Staff whenever I do go to the Pure Gravity thing. But I do not want to upgrade it for that little thing, so. I was right. It is the Shadow Rune. It is the Shadow Glintstone Rune. What does this give, though? Nothing. Okay, so the bells themselves no longer give anything. I guess this takes it back to the entrance, though. Okay then. Bet. I think I'm gonna run all the way over here. I'm still gonna have to run all the way over here because I need to go grab Gaius. Hi, Jolin. Damn it, that's enchanted. I guess this is going to be at the end also, so we will do this. That honestly might end after this. I'd like me to find some Sombers, though. I have to go around. Oh, this is an Onyx sword. Is different. More Shadow Stones. I'm not going to play about the Shadow Stones, just unfortunately the weapons I'm using are not Shadow Stones. I sort of kept going past that. I didn't realize that was a chest originally. That's my bell. So what's the other way? I'm guessing this way then is probably that door. I didn't trust it. I've only seen one mimic, and I highly doubt there's more than one mimic in the game. I have a guess there's probably a second one where you get Mimic Veil, but I still highly doubt there's only 2 mimics in the game. Shadow Rune of Gravity. Also, there's the door. And I'm guessing doing this will take me to Met Tier. So where does this take me? Oh, it takes me to the other one. Okay. I mean, that's convenient. However, I don't... Can you blow them without having talked to Ymir first? I'm trying to remember. Or does she just give you the map, tell you where they are? Let's go ahead and see these both give. This is going to probably give me my nail spells. Yeah. And then Corporate Magica. And then what do you give? Cosmic Surge, Cherish Your Fingers. Okay. Yeah, it's 60s. So that's vanilla. Okay, this is an offensive. Wow, so I had to wait till the end of the game for the gravity offensive. Increase off physical by 5%, increasing in by 3 every 3 seconds for 60. Okay. Use the primeval alignment, increases physical. Using meteor, increases physical by 2 every 3. So if you use either alignment, it increases physical damage. Oh, it increases the opposite. So alignment increases spells, and meteoric increases attack. Okay. This is absorption casting speed. Oh, this is physical and non-physical. I might honestly put on meteoric when we go to finish this. That's vanilla. That's vanilla. This is new though. But that's that. I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna warp to Hinterlands. See, yeah, maybe I might be able to shoot my way through. Shoot my way through the back. And I also wonder what this boss is. Ah, it's a Black Knight. Which variant are you? You're Twin Blade. Yeah, the Hedgie checks out as a place to put one. This should be the archery spell. No, normally it would be minor archery. I want to say this is normally the minor archery spell location. Well, there's a reliquary in the middle. I'll be honest, I thought we'd just go across there. Random lone tree sentinel. Okay. Let's just go do. We'll probably do Gaius there. So let's go do Gaius. Either do it this way. See if it'll actually let me go. I'm actually doing this mainly this way out of curiosity. If it actually lets me go this way. Because normally this is the oh mother door. It does. I'll be honest, I did not expect it to actually let me go that way. Have mercy for the Spirit Away Shamans. I did not expect it to actually let me go that way. That's actually really interesting. Now, we'll do this one. We'll do him with normal stuff. Then after this, we will do... we'll do Met here in the Dragonkin dungeon with the gravity stuff. Bad call. Come on. It's the Eurodon move. But I completely fucked up. Nope. Close, but not close enough. I actually expect you to buff there. There's your buff. Bubbles. Oh, that was way too early on that roll. That was way early on that roll. Yeah. That was just a bad one. I should be able to do him met here in the dungeon, I think, without going upgrade maybe past plus 11, plus 12. Maybe dungeon I might have to go to plus 12. Let's see, how many of those do I have now? Yeah, I can go to plus 12. I'm willing to bet I could somewhere in one of these legacy dungeons find enough to be able to get staff upgraded also. What the hell are my souls? That was the dream also. That was a perfect devastation. I would miss devastation. Not having devastation for these couple gravity fights. What are you gonna be doing? And there goes guys. So, let's go grab this, and let's go see what the America Hammer does now. This is the other thing I need to change. So no new spells, and it's just his weapon still. All right. Yep. It's just the weapon. What does armor do? Aim by 2, stamina cost, physical weapon damage. We're gonna have every piece of it. And we're not gonna grab the griefs. Let's also grab Radon's chest piece. Let's go back to Godric. And let's see where America's Hammer is. Also, what's this? It's Primeval Splinter. Oh, that's cool. The no wing stance. And it's normal wing stance. And go over here. Then we can reforge this. And it's 30 faith. Since Radagon followed with 3 light to slam the ground, followed the heavy launch of the air fly forward. Okay. Just Radagon's pose. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Let's see here. Let me grab all my faith shit. Also, let me take off the Astral War here. Oh, the light greatsword could be undone. That's convenient. Maybe I can get rid of the claymore. That's vanilla. That's vanilla. Vanilla. Not the right class, not the right class. Not the right class. Not the right class. I'm keeping everything that actually has the non-in-faith effects. I just want to look at them as close to the end here. And then that goes away, and I need to grab Faith. I'm off by 3. So can I put a 4 Faith chess piece on? There. Put on the Fat Man chess piece. Okay. That's a good bit of range. And then heavy. That's actually nice. That's actually really nice.